Okay, all right. Garden installment number 2. We're going to look at the pond and we're going to look at the plants around the pond. I don't know the names of most of them, although I do know our water lily is doing rather nicely. And you can see the fish. There's a bunch of them down this way. You guys want fed, I know. Hello, Blue. You're my special favorite that I picked out. We're overcast today, so her blue is not standing out nearly like it would. But around the pool, there are a lot of violets. And the violets, I like to look here. This is where the year I did manage to find some great spangled fritillaries to raise. Beautiful butterflies. Pretty caterpillars, too. They like violets and they eat violets in the morning or through the evening. They like to feed when there's not a lot of light. So you gotta be either on a really overcast day like today. They might feed throughout the day. But I think it's a little too early yet. I'm not seeing signs of nibbles on the leaves. And I would definitely see signs that they were being eaten if there were fritillaries around. I believe that's an aster. This is a Celandine poppy. That's what it says there anyway. And it's in bloom. Most of these are natives. There's a little guy that's not blooming yet. There's the downy sunflowers, akin to what I've got in my garden. This is our second year for our golden Alexander, and it's starting to bloom. This is good for the black swallowtail caterpillars. It's a host for them. We have several grasses of varying sorts that should be good for Io moths. Io moth caterpillars are not picky eaters, so heaven only knows they would eat a lot of this. So this is the white turtle head right through here. And I think, I can't read this one, but I think that tag here goes with that plant there. It might be, well, that could be this one too. Like I said, I'm not entirely certain, but we have a monkey flower. Our royal catch fly and our Joe Pye weed. Joe Pye is a good pollinator, and I'm not sure. We had for several years, we had a pitcher plant here, and he has died back, and I don't know whether he's coming back from that or not. He might, but... And we have this weed that we really didn't plant, but it's not doing any harm, really, so it's pretty. I think it's some sort of wild daisy. Heath aster, prairie cinquefoil, wild senna. That's what this stuff is right here. It's like the lead plant. It's another another perennial legume, good for legume-eating caterpillars. Sulfurs, and I think a few skippers eat them. This budded fellow says it is, starlight variety, but beyond that, I'm not sure. I think this is a indigo plant. I think. This thing, not this thing. This is the bluebell. It's blooming for its first year. Well, technically it's its second year, but it's the first year blooming. Bottle gentian. Ferns, we got ferns. Bees love that purple stuff. Foxglove. Palm sedge. These are our blazing stars. The purple prairie clover, which doesn't look at all like what you think clover should look like. More yarrow. And more fish! And it's cool today. Boy, the frogs were singing last night when we had our warm weather. But we had some rain. And, oh, look. Nice little flower there. We had our rain and the temperatures cooled off, and so the frogs are no longer too active today, and that's the pond garden right now.